This first painting is by an 11-year-old boy. Hi, Potenza again, and I loved your comments. They really moved me, all of them. They really moved me. And I saw so much passion, and I thought, oh God, if that passion could just be harnessed into the possibility of making a difference for the sake of peace. I thought, oh my God, we'd be in such great shape that we need that. Today I'm going to read something. Oh, I have so much to say. I'm going to read something. I hate reading something when I'm trying to talk, but this is so beautiful, and I have to read this. I'm not going to mention names. So she and I met at an event in London to promote peace last May. She facilitated some of my visits to Israel and Palestine. She too lost her niece in a suicide bombing a few years ago. She still cries when talking about her. She and I became friends so quickly. We developed this warmth towards each other. She is an Israeli Jew, and I am a Muslim Palestinian. But so what? We both appreciate the need for love and peace. And we both, along with many others, working on it in this problematic Holy Land. During my visit to the country, I participated in many initiatives and events to promote coexistence and peace from the grassroots, because that's where it's going to happen. She and I both are full of love and hope, but both of us are hated and looked at as traitors by some hardline Israelis and Palestinians. We don't care. We both don't care. We both putting our life at risk to fulfill our mission of love and peace. So I do want to say that I will respond to all the comments, but I've been off. I've had no internet connection the last couple of days. So as soon as I get back on, I will respond to these great comments. So the other thing that I did was I started researching. Oops, got to look at the camera. I started looking at researching Israeli and Palestinian peace organizations. Now listen, you have to do this. Go to peace organizations in Palestine. You will be shocked. Go to peace organizations in Israel. You won't be shocked. But here's the other thing. There's peace organizations for Palestine and Israel in almost every country in the world. Canada, Scotland, Norway. There are people who really want peace. I do want to read one more thing. The Palestinians for Peace, they wrote, "We oppose violence, suicide bombing, and extremism. We oppose fanatics who are Palestinian and Arabs, and fanatics who are Israeli and Jewish. Peace must be made between Palestinians and Israelis," and on and on. And there's a group. There are 500 bereaved Palestinians and Israelis. Come on, 500 bereaved. It's only the beginning. And Ali, oh, I probably shouldn't mention names. I decided that revenging my brother's death would not ease my pain and would not bring him back. Another, since losing my son, I have decided to devote my life to the work of this peace organization. If we can reconcile and forgive, then ... So I was remembering too. Oh, one more thing. There is a group that's called Madri, and I looked them up, and they're doing these things all over the world, but they are doing something in Gaza. I'm not sure how big this organization is, and so I'm not recommending anything. But what they're doing is getting clean water for Gaza. You know, if you sent them $10, you're making a difference. But again, do your own research. What a wonderful thing. I mean, people really are committed to making a difference in this world. Not just complaining, but actually making a difference. But I was also thinking of when I was driving cross country. I'm on to my third trip cross country by myself in my car, just talking to people and interviewing people about this. But the first trip I took was about 3 years ago, and when I was driving through Washington, D.C., I was very graciously allowed an interview with the then ambassador to the PLO, the head of the PLO in Washington, D.C., Ambassador Safier and his wonderful wife, Crystal. And they were most gracious and listened to what I had to say and let me understand again and again and again and again that we are all human. Oh my God. We are all human and we all have opinions. And even when those opinions don't work for us, we keep them. So I'm always ready to change my opinions if it means that one step forward to finding a viable peace anywhere in the world. And that's why I do the Hearts of the World, because I can ask the question. It becomes non-political. This is the most political I'm ever going to get. Coming from the heart, it becomes non-political, and it becomes even more powerful. Because when you ask a politician coming from the heart, he changes. I've included, also I met with other Arab leaders. The Arab League of Nations, I met with some of the directors there and some other Palestinian organizations in Washington, D.C. There's a lot of people doing a lot of great work out there. And I think you should think about joining them. So one other thing is that I've included some pictures, some paintings, some drawings of some of the work that Brett and I did for the children of Abraham. But I don't know how to edit it, so it's going to be silence and pictures, and you'll all work it out. And I look forward to getting back on the internet and answering your comments. And thank you again. See you tomorrow or the next day, depending.